Uganda is currently implementing the Extractives Industry Transparency Initiative, EITI, following her admission in August 2020. The Government of Uganda has since launched Uganda's first EITI report for the fiscal year 2019-2020. The report covers payments made by the extractive sector entities as well as revenues or other material payments and benefits of government agencies as stated by Requirement 4.1 of the 2019 EITI standard. Gloria Mugambe, the head of the EITI Secretariat in Uganda, says that the report came up with 6 recommendations.
Any information that is collected under EITI should be in the public arena. We've talked about revenues. The public should know how much does the government earn from extractives, how is that money spent. We've talked about environment. We need to have those environmental impact assessments out there. People should know what did they find when they went to Tilenga, how big is the area, how are they mitigating for protection of wildlife.
The report also recommended on how to further the progress so far made in the area of contract disclosure.
You know, government has so many different institutions. You have Ministry of Energy, you have Petroleum Authority of Uganda, you have Ministry of Justice, you have the Attorney General. All these people are involved in contract disclosure. So we have to be able to inform them and educate them on, you know, the benefits of contract disclosure, give them examples of other countries where contract disclosure has taken place.
The EITI Secretariat raised concerns about the quality of data from the sector.
The fourth one is on accuracy of export data. We've been talking about gold. So we have information on gold coming from different sources. We have URA reporting on gold exports. We have Bank of Uganda reporting on gold exports. We have Ministry of Energy reporting on gold production, processed gold. So there's a discrepancy there between the figures. And EITI is saying we need to understand the facts behind that discrepancy. And if there's any issue that needs to be resolved, it needs to be brought to the table.
Whereas some strides have been made in promoting transparency, legislators in the oil-rich areas are concerned by what they say is the exclusion of the locals from the benefits accruing from the sector. Alan Atugonza is the Member of Parliament for Bulisa constituency.
We also have issues to do with the businesses around, other established businesses, whereby the design, whosoever designed this project, the Tilenga project, was not fair to the community. The government went ahead and bought 700 acres of land. So every other business is being undertaken in the camp.
Atugonza insists that the standards required to supply in the sector are too stringent for the local businesses to meet.
What does it take to have certification for PAU to get on the national database? It needs you to have tax clearance. It needs you to have established business. That means you need an accountant. Now, look at this local person who has eggs, who has a small lodge or who is in position to supply. He can't be in position to hire an accountant to keep his books.
However, Jocelyn Nyangoma, the District Natural Resource Officer for Hoima, reveals that the efforts are underway to fill in the skills gap with the cooperation from private sector players, such as the Stanbic Incubator.
You know, these ones I'm trying to say, even me, I tried to participate. And I was able to get at least a skill in poultry. And now they ask you, do you have a business plan? You find most of the time we are working, but you have no business plan. So those are the gaps that they are training on our people. And I'm very sure there are those who have already benefited.
Nyangoma says that the trainings will enable the locals to take advantage of the opportunities in the oil and gas sector.
So how we have seen how people are subcontracting projects. I think also here we are supposed to be in a group so that now we can combine and then we supply.
Nevertheless, sector experts say that all the good initiatives in the world mean little unless the intended beneficiaries know how to participate, underscoring the need for transparency.
For example, people at the local governments can ask their district chairman, once they know the figures, and they say, according to the EITI report, Kasese received royalties of this much from the central government. What did you do with it? How was it used?
Hakim Wampamba, NBS, Live at 9.